Well, it was one of Europe's top destinations before the pandemic, and now Portugal is picking up where it left off. The country welcoming 2.8 million tourists in the first 3 months of the year. That figure even higher than the pre-pandemic quarterly record of 2.5 million tourists.
Portugal has long been a nation defined by its history of exploration, cultural richness, and a vibrant mix of traditions. Yet, in recent years, it faced a significant challenge that threatened to overshadow these positive attributes: an immigration crisis. The influx of immigrants seeking better opportunities and refuge in Portugal created substantial social, economic, and political pressures. However, in a surprising turn of events, Portugal's innovative and humane approach to resolving this crisis has garnered global attention and praise. This comprehensive solution not only addressed immediate concerns, but also laid the groundwork for sustainable growth and integration, providing a model for other nations grappling with similar issues. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. Portugal's immigration surge began in the early 2010s, primarily driven by geopolitical instability in regions like the Middle East and Africa. The country, with its mild climate, robust welfare system, and welcoming populace, became an attractive destination for those fleeing conflict, poverty, and persecution. However, the rapid increase in the immigrant population strained public services, housing, and the job market. Communities faced cultural integration challenges, and political tensions flared as public sentiment fluctuated between empathy and apprehension. Local governments and municipalities struggled to provide adequate support and resources, leading to overcrowded housing and overwhelmed social services. The educational system was also under strain, with schools needing to accommodate children who often arrived with little knowledge of the Portuguese language. Healthcare services were similarly impacted, with increased demand leading to longer wait times and strained resources. Economically, the job market was affected by an influx of workers, many of whom were willing to take lower wages, leading to concerns about job security and wage suppression among the native population. Recognizing the multifaceted nature of the crisis, Portugal embarked on a comprehensive policy overhaul aimed at addressing both immediate needs and long-term integration. The cornerstone of this new approach was the Integration and Inclusivity Program, IIP, which sought to create a balanced framework that benefited both immigrants and native citizens. The IIP focused on three main pillars: economic integration, social cohesion, and legal reforms. Economically, the government introduced incentives for businesses to hire immigrants, providing tax breaks and subsidies. This not only helped to alleviate unemployment among immigrants, but also addressed labor shortages in key industries. Additionally, vocational training programs were expanded, offering immigrants the opportunity to acquire skills in high-demand sectors. Socially, the IIP emphasized community-building initiatives designed to foster mutual understanding and cooperation between immigrants and native citizens. Language courses were made widely available, and cultural exchange programs were introduced in schools to promote diversity and inclusivity from a young age. Public awareness campaigns were also launched to combat xenophobia and highlight the contributions of immigrants to Portuguese society. Legally, the government simplified the process for obtaining work permits and residency, reducing bureaucratic hurdles and allowing immigrants to integrate more seamlessly. Anti-discrimination laws were strengthened, and a legal framework was established to protect the rights of immigrants, ensuring they had access to the same opportunities and protections as native citizens. One of the most remarkable aspects of Portugal's solution to the immigration crisis was its focus on economic integration. By incentivizing businesses to hire immigrants and providing vocational training, the government managed to turn a potential economic burden into an opportunity for growth. Immigrants filled labor shortages in sectors such as agriculture, construction, and healthcare, which were experiencing significant demand. The agricultural sector, in particular, benefited from the influx of immigrants. Portugal's thriving wine industry, for example, saw an increase in productivity as immigrants brought new skills and labor to the vineyards. This not only boosted the local economy, but also helped Portugal's exports, enhancing the country's economic standing on the global stage. In the construction industry, immigrants played a crucial role in addressing the housing shortage. With more hands on deck, construction projects progressed more swiftly, leading to an increase in the availability of affordable housing. This helped to alleviate some of the pressures on the housing market, making it easier for both immigrants and native citizens to find suitable accommodation. The healthcare sector also saw improvements, as immigrants filled critical roles in hospitals and care facilities. This not only helped to reduce wait times and improve the quality of care, but also alleviated some of the burdens on the healthcare system, ensuring that it could better serve the needs of all residents. Building social cohesion was another critical component of Portugal's strategy. Recognizing that successful integration required more than just economic opportunities, the government invested heavily in community-building initiatives. Language courses were made accessible to all immigrants, helping them to overcome one of the primary barriers to integration. By learning Portuguese, immigrants were better able to navigate daily life, access services, and connect with their neighbors. Cultural exchange programs in schools played a vital role in fostering inclusivity from a young age. Children of immigrants were given the opportunity to share their cultural heritage with their classmates, promoting mutual understanding and respect. These programs not only enriched the educational experience for all students, but also helped to create a more cohesive and harmonious society. Public awareness campaigns were launched to combat xenophobia and highlight the positive contributions of immigrants. These campaigns, which included stories of successful immigrant entrepreneurs, artists, and professionals, aimed to change public perceptions and reduce prejudice. By showcasing the diverse talents and achievements of immigrants, the government sought to build a more inclusive and welcoming society. Legal reforms were a crucial part of Portugal's approach to resolving the immigration crisis. By simplifying the process for obtaining work permits and residency, the government made it easier for immigrants to integrate and contribute to society. This not only reduced bureaucratic hurdles, but also ensured that immigrants could access the same opportunities and protections as native citizens. Anti-discrimination laws were strengthened to protect the rights of immigrants. These legal protections ensured that immigrants were treated fairly in the workplace, in housing, and in access to services. By providing a legal framework that safeguarded the rights of all residents, Portugal created an environment where immigrants could thrive and contribute to the country's success. Additionally, the government established support services to help immigrants navigate the legal system and access their rights. These services included legal aid, counseling, and assistance with documentation. By providing these resources, Portugal ensured that immigrants had the support they needed to integrate successfully and build a stable future in their new home. Civil society organizations and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, played a pivotal role in supporting Portugal's efforts to address the immigration crisis. These organizations provided essential services and support to immigrants, complementing the government's initiatives and helping to bridge gaps in services. NGOs offered language classes, job training programs, and legal assistance to immigrants, helping them to integrate more effectively. They also provided cultural orientation programs, helping immigrants to understand Portuguese customs and traditions. By offering these services, NGOs played a crucial role in easing the transition for immigrants and fostering a sense of belonging. Community-based organizations also played a vital role in promoting social cohesion. These organizations organized cultural events, community gatherings, and volunteer programs that brought immigrants and native citizens together. By creating opportunities for interaction and collaboration, these organizations helped to build strong, inclusive communities. One of the significant challenges posed by the immigration crisis was the strain on public services. However, Portugal's comprehensive approach to integration helped to mitigate these pressures. By addressing economic, social, and legal aspects of integration, the government was able to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of public services. Looking ahead, Portugal is likely to continue refining and expanding its integration programs. The government is committed to building on the success of the Integration and Inclusivity Program, ensuring that it remains responsive to the evolving needs of immigrants and native citizens. This commitment to continuous improvement and innovation will be key to maintaining Portugal's position as a leader in immigration integration. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us? Do you agree with Portugal's solution to their immigration crisis? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.